Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your October reading. This is Allie with the CL, and I am so excited and grateful to be spending this time with you today. Thank you for trusting me with this word from Spirit directly for you. This is good for your Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. And if you know your rising sign, I highly recommend watching that video. Those seem to have the most personalized readings for some reason, but this will work for any of your big zodiac signs. So let's see what Spirit has for you for the month of October. My mystical little Saggy babies. Let's see what Spirit has. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Sagittarius for the month of October? Please and thank you. For their highest good, please and thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for Sagittarius for the month of October? What can they expect? Advice, insight. Thank you, Spirit. So we have two flip over here. Queen of Swords and 10 of Wands reversed. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Thank you. 3 of Swords. Thank you. What else, Spirit? This feels like some words may have been, that one too, used to hurt you, but let's not fear too much because the overall energy is the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So let's see what we have here. Several came out. I want to make sure that you can see them all. All right, 5 of Swords, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, and finally Queen of Cups. Interesting. Starting and ending with queens and a king here in the center. So they're having me divide the cards up like this. Okay. I'm just checking in here. So as we saw in the beginning, your overall energy is the 10 of Pentacles, but it definitely seems like you're really going through it right now, Sagittarius, or you've been going through it. I feel as though some pretty harsh words were spoken. They may have even been spoken by you in a so it may be regretful in the way that it came out, but I believe that this needed to be said. It needed to be purged from your system. You'd been hanging onto it for way too long. I feel like while this gave you an assertiveness and a freedom that your soul was really, really needing, it also placed boundaries with people that you had cared about or do care about. it placed boundaries and flags up. And I feel like it was something that had to be done, but it was very painful for you to do. But you did it. You did it because it was what needed to be done. I don't think you feel good about it still. Something's really still weighing on your heart and your mind about how this situation went down or what exactly was said. It could be, you know, a withdrawal of love or care for someone that you once truly cared for. That does feel like it's in the recent past. So it seems like, even though similar energy right now, even though you knew that this needed to happen, these things needed to be said, these thoughts needed to be expressed, it's still causing you a lot of pain. You're still wondering, did I do it the right way? Did I make the right decision? I think your higher self knows, like, what you needed was freedom from the situation, and now you definitely have it. And that's where you're going to grow. But I feel like you have such a tender spot in your heart for whoever or whatever this situation was. And you're second guessing yourself. Do I really want to be on my own? Am I really all that I need? And the answer to that right now is yes. Your higher self has known this, knows this, but you have a very tender heart, and you're still experiencing pain right now. Even if it's pain because you caused someone else pain, you're still experiencing pain. But this solitary, I want to say solitary energy that you are leaning into is actually what your soul has needed for a long time to get things straight and figured out. I feel like your finances probably haven't been in the best place for a little while. And I think a lot of that has to do with this situation, and where your mind, I don't want to say where your priorities have been set, but where your mind, your thoughts have been focused, has not been on a firm foundation for yourself. It's not been placed on that stability, financial stability, personal stability, because you've had so much thoughts wrapped up in this situation. So Spirit, I believe, is really asking you to be mindful of your thoughts and recognize them for what they are. And the true answers you'll find when you go within, because your higher self knows that you made the hard choices to get on the right path, the best path for you and for them, I'm hearing. So your future energy looks really, really interesting here. I feel in some ways you might feel like this was a step back, but really what this has done is realigned you on the path forward, okay? It might feel a little bit slow in the beginning, but once you really work on releasing whatever emotions or guilt that you're hanging on to here, it's going to pick up a lot faster, and you're going to see the goodness behind what was done, the reason that this had to occur, why there had to be this separation, deep separation, you know. It was so you could get aligned to the best path for you. And like I said, it's going to take a little time before you can really see that, before you can really recognize it. But you will. I promise you will. I can promise you that, because we have 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is complete fulfillment, stability, you know, really making the right choices, being on the right path for true, lasting happiness. You know, I think it's interesting. We have 2 different dogs, at least, that are standing out to me. And I feel like the Spirit's really saying the only real companionship that you need right now on this part of your life and this journey of development is a pet, a dog, or something of the sort that you can tend to and give your care and energy to in a healthy way. You know, I think that your heart is so big and so soft, and you want to make people feel warm and loved and accepted and happy, so much so that sometimes it can be at your own expense. And so this is really Spirit saying, you know, you don't worry so much about this decision, because this more solitary hermit-like energy that I'm getting is exactly where you're supposed to be right now. It's getting you on the path to 10 of Pentacles. It's getting you to this emotional, fulfilled place, this Queen of Cups place. And it feels very solid, very powerful. Man, it just really took a toll on you getting here. And it's almost like you're just now starting out on this journey, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do you have for Sagittarius for October? Information or advice, please and thank you. Sagittarius for October, please and thank you, Spirit. I mean, it's just caused you so much turmoil, I feel. Further messages for Sagittarius, please, Spirit, for October. Further messages for Sagittarius for October, please and thank you, Spirit. They're really highlighting that how important your freedom is to you right now. How important freedom is to your growth right now. 5 of Pentacles. Look at that. 10 of Wands again. The supportive message here for 5 of Pentacles, I am supported and never alone. And then for 10 of Wands, I love and care for myself first. And that is, it's kind of startling me, actually, how much that encapsulates this King of Pentacles card. He loves and cares, you know, gender neutral, but he loves and cares for himself first, because he fills up his own cup and he's his own stable foundation, wealth, emotion, all of it. He's able to give to others. And that's the only way he's able to give to others. It does feel like there was a bit of a non-reciprocal energy here between you and this other person or situation that caused you to give a whole lot of yourself when you didn't have it to give. And you recognize that. You recognize that, and that's why you took these steps. All right. Let's get some more messages here for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Please and thank you. Some oracle messages for Sagittarius. You know, I feel like you did feel kind of left out in the cold from the universe with this whole situation, but you just haven't been able to see the forest through the trees yet. You'll get there. You'll get there much sooner than you think you will. You're just really going through it right now. And this message is talking about you getting through it in the next 4 weeks. So there alone is a little bit of hope, a timeline. You know, these feelings, these negative feelings won't last forever, and you are on the right path now for your highest good. Thank you, Spirit. Further messages for Sagittarius for October, please and thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we have 5. We have fork in the road. Number 13. We have no place like home. Make sure you can see these. We have thinker, number 44. To be fair, number 38. And loyal heart. The first thing that's standing out to me is all the owls. And that's not just because of the sea owl, but here's one, here's an owl, there's an owl, there's 2 owls here. I feel like there's probably another owl in one of these cards and I'm just not seeing it at the moment. So I feel like first they want to let you know what wisdom it took, what wisdom and courage it took for you to make this decision to choose yourself. That it was a difficult decision and you made the right choice. I feel like you really need to hear that, Sagittarius. It was a difficult decision and you made the right choice. The right choice is always going to be the one that is for your greatest good. And that's what you did. They want you to really know, again, with this King of Pentacles energy, you are always most at home within yourself. Home is wherever you are for you. And you can make that home dreary and sad and dilapidated, or you can take care of it and keep it cleaned up and up to date. And I hope that makes sense, what I'm getting here. You know, and what they mean by that is your mind, your perspective. It doesn't matter what's going on externally or in your external world. You could, you know, if your mind is in the right place, the right perspective, you will be at home wherever you are in whatever circumstance. And I feel like that is a very potent message, to remember that home is within you and not within another person. Not that you can't eventually have that, but it needs to be adding your home and another's home, not you bringing people who don't have a home into your home and then making it home, and then you're like, who is this? rando eating all my food in the fridge. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make a home together. You're not supposed to give up your home for other people. What a big heart you have. I feel like Spirit's also wanting you to know, back to this incident, this situation, you are being too hard on yourself with how the words you used or how this happened. You hung on for so long. You were loyal to this person. You loved this person. It definitely feels like a person. It's not going to resonate like that for everyone. It could be a situation or a job, a friendship, but I'm getting a romantic relationship with this. You truly were as fair as you could be in ending this situation, and they need you to be a little gentler with yourself, the way you would talk to a friend, because you were fair. You were fair. I feel like it's hard for you to feel that you were, because so much pain occurred, but not all of that pain is yours to carry. They need you to know that. It's not all for you to carry. That's going to be the key to really unlocking yourself from kind of this mental prison you've put yourself in, and moving forward. That's really what you need to know there. You need to talk to yourself about this. Give yourself advice as if you would a friend. I don't think you would be talking to someone you cared about in such a negative, destructive way. And so they really want you to be mindful of that for yourself. You have a wonderful, big, caring, generous, wise heart, and you said the right things. You're on the right path. You made the right decision. And once you start easing up on yourself over this a little bit, I think you're really going to be able to move forward, and it's going to go much quicker for you. Let's get a final card for you, Sagittarius. Let's get a final card for you here. Please and thank you, Spirit. Final messages for Sagittarius. Please and thank you. Final messages here, Spirit. Please and thank you. You know, I feel like you're just going through an incredibly dark time right now, and Spirit is really asking for you to give yourself grace, show yourself kindness. This is a big transition period. Anytime you're starting off a major part of your soul journey, it's going to be painful. You have to believe that there's that light at the end of the tunnel. You have to have faith in the decisions that you make. Thank you, Spirit. More messages for Sagittarius, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay. So you got 2 here. The first one is a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So, I mean, your world is truly changing. You're on this, you've activated this new path. It's happening. Keep holding the vision is further reminding you that your highest self knows that you're on the right path. Once you start showing yourself some compassion, some care for this situation. I'm so sorry about that. I had to clear some storage space on my phone, which was a little peculiar at this moment in time, but I wanted to draw your attention to your final card, Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards, wild card. Sagittarius, the world is about to open up for you in a way that you can't even imagine at this point, because you've been in so much grief and mourning over this situation. It's about to bloom into this incredible, psychedelic, magical experience life is for you. And that's because you're choosing yourself, and you're choosing to be kinder to yourself, to speak to yourself with kinder words, and to trust that you made the best decision for yourself with this. So that's what we have for you, Sagittarius. I truly hope you take good care of yourself. I'm so grateful for you to spend this time with us today. Please leave a comment and let me know if this video resonated for you. Like, share, subscribe if you feel so called to. And thank you for spending this time with me, Sagittarius. See you soon. Bye.